Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some very many months ago, Nnamdi Kanu was busy talking about the issue of securing all lands that is accessoral, not just the southeastern region, not just southern region, not old eastern region as a whole, definitely not even southwestern region. He was referring to all Nigerians that are indigenous or the people indigenous to Nigeria, saying there's need to defend the land. Fast forward to some hours back, it is now heard that not just a northerner, but the northern elite and the sitting governor is now, should permit me to use the word, toying the advice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Ima Powerful have spoken very extensively on this matter, calling also on the southeastern governor to also heed the call of their fellow colleague in the same leadership role. But before going to the newspaper to find out what it is, a certain northern governor is advising the indigenous people to do that is in line with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying in the time past. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Masari had on Tuesday, according to a statement issued by his director, that's Director General on Media, Abdullah Baran Malufashin, urged the people of the state to resolve and resort to self-help against marauders. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has stated that the Katsina State Governor Aminu Masari's call on residents of the state to bear some sort of weapons in defending themselves against the bandits has justified its leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The group stated that Kanu's major assignment had been to alert the Nigerian people about defending themselves against attacks by bandits, a quest which made him to form the Eastern Security Network, otherwise known as codenamed ESN, the IPOB's defense arm. IPOB also urged the governors of the Southeast region to imbibe Masari's bold step by instructing residents to also bear arms against invaders. This was contained in a statement issued by the Media and Publicity Secretary of the group, Ima Powerful, which was obtained today on Saturday. Masari had on Tuesday, according to a statement issued by his Director General on Media, Abdullah Baran Malufashi, urged the people of the state to resort to self-help against marauders. Reacting, IPOB statement reads, the attention of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been drawn to the call by Governor Masari of Katsina State, urging residents of the state to acquire arms for self-defense against rampaging Fulani bandits in the state. This call by the Katsina State Governor has vindicated our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been consistently advising Nigerians and particularly Biafrans to defend themselves against Fulani herdsmen. This is a clarion call on Southeast governors who do not understand the tactics and gimmicks which Fulani are playing in their desperation to conquer the indigenous people living in Nigeria. The politically correct Southeast governors and political elites should stop living in the past. They had better wake up from their slumber and decode the obvious signals of the call by Masari. Let Nigerians prepare because the much talked about Fulani agenda is about to be fully executed. Kanu warned Nigerians, but they called him a terrorist instead of appreciating him. However, we can assure them that they will not succeed in Biafra land. We are prepared to repel Fulani in their quest to take over our ancestral land. IPOB is peaceful, but they should not dare us or take our peaceful disposition for weakness. Ima Powerful. The name Ima Powerful is quite unique, I must say. Okay, but let's look at this call. Masari is also a northern governor. In fact, Katsina State, actually, to be precise. And he has actually, if there's any region that have really, suffered the issue of insecurity from Boko Haram to Fulani herdsmen, has actually been the northern region. And they've For a while now, they have been, trying to see how they can cajole some of these bandits, give them nice names, and, give them open arms, tell them, look, if you repent, and we could always, apply the international convention rules to you. That okay, since you have repented, you do not need to go through all the issues of persecution and the rest. Even though Arawa youth also have called on, AGF Malami and the offices that are the right offices in their respective places to prosecute every bandit, every criminal from the northern part that have caused so much mayhem, rendered wives, widows, husbands, widowers, children orphan. Look, if they have done increase the number of IDP camps, not just in the northern part of Nigeria, but Nigeria as a whole. Then look, if anybody has been found guilty one way or the other, or they have paid that price, they should be, prosecuted and face the full wrath of the law. Based on the fact that Nigeria is a sovereign state governed by law, so there shouldn't be partiality in any form. Now, Masari is saying what is going on. Look, if you could play propaganda, you could play the victim's card, but if the harsh reality is staring you in the face, you gotta wake up and tell yourself, smell the coffee, it's there. You can tell yourself the truth. It's not a case of calling our brothers. They are brothers. Let's overlook it. You are seeing the damages they're causing. It's not something you begin to play politics on. Life is just one. At the initial stage was a case of okay, we could make it on party lines. Right now, it has gone beyond party lines. Look at what is happening in Plateau State. Look at what had taken place in most part Borno, Benue. It's the fingerprints are everywhere, the footprints are everywhere, and they say, look, we can't continue like this. I guess to a great extent, the number of security arms we have, security personnel we have, is not enough to take care of over 200 million Nigerians. So at some point, they called on the issue of community policing, which is still not strong enough and it's still not viable enough. Because some of the security community policing they're talking about, some of them don't even bear arms, and they say, look, we can't keep waiting for the security personnel because their hands are full. Why don't you then defend yourself and defend your land? And is that not the same thing Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting and screaming? Okay, has been saying, look, and now it's now beginning to get clear that this is it's not a case of okay, it's just southern region. Even the northern regions are not left out. They're feeling the heat, they're feeling the pain. So look, we can't keep waiting on the same security and security personnel. Their hands are very, very tight. They're very filled as we speak. So if you gotta leave, then you gotta do the needful. And now Imam Powerful is now saying, look, this is not just IPOB talking. This is the sitting governor also talking. Say, look at what is going on in Nigeria. He's now telling the southeastern governors, why don't they take a cue from a fellow colleague who is smelling the coffee the way it is really hot and sizzling, and telling themselves the truth that it's either we defend our land now or we may be changing history forever. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on what Imam Powerful is admonishing the southeastern governors to do in line with what Masari has said? Listen to that, please. Do have a nice time.